Hello, in this video, join me as we continue to learn from the book The Cash Flow Quadrant, which is a guide to financial freedom. And the lesson in this video is 4 valuable lessons about investing. 4 valuable lessons about investing. Please join me. Hello, welcome to Take a Step to a Better You. On this channel, I share what I now continue to learn. For in this specific video, I'm sharing a lesson from the book The Cash Flow Quadrant by Robert Kiyosaki, the one who wrote the famous book, Rich Dad Poor Dad. And he's saying that there are 4 valuable lessons about investing. That's just in this section. If you're new, my name is Sherifa Nakalema. I'm a business owner here in Virginia, USA. And here my topics involve around money, managing it, making it, how we spend it, how we grow it. And I recently shared messages from great books. And then I added in my 2 cents from my experience. And then I also talk about personal development. You know, it's very important to grow. That's personal development. And then more, I also talk about motivation, asking you to take a step, make your life better. If any of that sounds interesting, please look below this video. Make sure that button is not red. And click on it, subscribe, and change the color. And on the right, click on the notification to be notified when I have a new video. Always remember to leave a comment for me. That's how I know you watch this video. For those of you who are already here, we keep coming back. I see your names. I see you. Thank you so much for supporting this message. This is a message it's going to be here forever. This is a message that even your grandkids could come and watch and even see your name on the comment, because it's going to be here. As long as YouTube allows me this channel to be on, even if I'm gone, these videos will be still relevant. So thank you so much. Always leave a comment, always like, always share. And the message, like I said, today is 4 valuable lessons about investing. Remember, I keep coming and every time I read and I find a lesson, I stop and I name the video. That's how I'm doing it. But I have to share my schedule. I'm here daily, 12:30 p.m. USA Eastern Time. That's USA Eastern Time. You have to Google to see the equivalent of your local time. And Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm focused on these books. And then on Thursday, I tend to drive around or to talk to someone. I share a little message from a go-getter. I call them go-getters. It will be connected with making your life better. Everything I do here, that's my message. And then on, that's Thursday. Friday, I come live, I pick a topic. If you have notifications on, you'll see which topic I'm covering that day. We chat, you ask me questions, we chat. I give you some money sometimes. And then on Saturday, I come back to books, although soon I think I may change it to affiliate marketing. Saturday, I could be affiliate marketing day. That's when we discuss. Let's see how things go. I'm discovering some things. If you see they're enough to get it there, I'll put it, I think, Saturday. Sunday, motivation. Asking you to get step to make your life better, 12:30 p.m. But I switch it around, especially on Friday. I may come at different times. And even sometimes these videos take a process to get to YouTube. They get through a process. So if it's a longer video, it could take longer to process. To like something slow down, you could see a video coming later. And sometimes when I'm very, very busy, I decide to just finish and let it go. So it will come at 11, where I always say 12:30. So that's what happened. But that's my schedule. And then the book is about the cash flow quadrant. For those of you returning, I hope you're not getting tired of seeing this image. I have to remind you why we are reading the book. Because Robert says money comes from 4 quadrants. Either you are on the left, employee or self-employed, or E is for employee, S, self-employed, or small business. Right? You are a business owner or you are an investor. So, and he's telling us the advantages and disadvantages of those quadrants, and why you should be in more than 1 quadrant, and how to move, especially from the left to the right, where the advantages are. Okay, that's a quadrant. Now, 41, remember, is this video number 41 is about the 4 valuable lessons about investing. But before I start reading, I want to remind you what was 40 about. We are on chapter 5, by the way. This is chapter 5 of the book. And number 40 was about the 5 bad things that will happen to you if you choose not to invest. That was the previous video. Now, to get to that, I have a pinned comment I pinned a comment. When you go to comments, the top comment is my comment, and I'm linking to the previous video. that's where you can find those 5 bad things that will happen to you if you don't choose not to invest. Then I have also other links. Since we're talking about links, in the description, you can get to the audiobook version of this. It's free for 1 month. The link is there. And then also the link to the physical book from Amazon is there. And also at the end of this video, sometimes when I'm finishing, you see when it says Cash Flow Quadrant, that's actually a playlist of all the videos from number 1, since I started reading the book, to up to now, 41. So that's whenever I see Cash Flow Quadrant, even in playlist, that's where you find all of them. Okay, I think I've covered the links. Now it's time to read. So remember, I read. I may not necessarily go quickly to that lesson that we are looking for, but it will come before I stop. And I don't stop reading until I've covered the lesson. So sometimes videos are longer, sometimes they're shorter. I think this one is going to be a short one. So he says in 41, learning to invest. He has this as a subtitle. Remember, that's Robert Kiyosaki writing the book. He said, my rich dad began preparing me for the I quadrant. Remember, I, that's why I show that image. He uses letters when he's speaking. So I is for investors. My rich dad began preparing me for the I quadrant at the age of 9 using the game Monopoly. Now, if you don't know the terms rich dad, poor dad, you have to go back to my other videos. I have a whole playlist about this book. I think I recorded 68 videos. When you say lessons from Robert Kiyosaki, because when you are saying rich dad, poor dad, you don't know what they mean. That means you didn't get this fast. This was his book number 1. So it's important that you know the basics of that, because he's talking about rich dad, and we are learning from rich dad. Okay, back. My rich dad began preparing me for the I quadrant, which is the quadrant for investors, at the age of 9, using the game of Monopoly as a teaching tool. Over and over again, he would say, these are quotes from his rich dad. One of the great formulas for wealth is found in the game of Monopoly. Always remember, rich dad is talking to Robert, the formula. 4 green houses, 1 red hotel. So the game of Monopoly is a game of cash flow. Now, Robert is writing. The game of Monopoly is a game of cash flow. For example, if you had 1 green house on a property you owned and you received $10, that was $10 a month in cash flow. So if you have 2 houses, you have $20. If you have 3 houses, you have $30. And the red hotel, $50. More green houses and more red hotels mean more cash flow. Less work, less taxes, and more freedom. A simple game, but an important lesson. Rich Dad played Monopoly in real life. He would often take his son and me to visit his greenhouses. Greenhouses that would one day become a big red hotel right on Waikiki Beach. So that means he did these things in real life. He was buying properties, and that led to a big hotel that he had in real life at Waikiki Beach. As I grew up and watched my rich dad play the game of Monopoly in real life, I learned many valuable lessons. Remember, that's how I named this video today. Many valuable lessons that are about investing. And he lists 4, that's why I said 4. Some of the lessons are these. Number 1, investing is not risky. Remember in the previous video, if you watched it, he said his poor dad kept saying investing is risky. Now, he just discovered that investing is not risky. And number 2, investing is fun. Number 3, investing can make you very, very rich. Number 4, more importantly, investing can set you free. Free from the struggle of earning a living and worrying about money. But remember, he's been teaching us that you cannot invest. When he says it's not risky, some of you watching me, you may disagree, but actually he said you have to learn. You have to know what you're doing. That's when it becomes not risky. That's me talking to you. Okay, I'm about to finish reading, by the way. 2 short paragraphs left. In other words, if you are smart, you could build a pipeline of cash flow for life. A pipeline that would produce cash in good times and bad, in market booms and market crashes. Your cash flow would increase automatically with inflation and at the same time allow you to pay less in taxes. I'm not saying real estate is the only way to invest. I use the game of Monopoly simply as an example of how the rich get richer. A person can earn income from stocks via dividends, from bonds via interest, from oil, books, and patents via royalties. In other words, these are many ways of financial freedom. As a disclaimer, like me, as a Muslim, if you're watching me, I don't believe in the part of bonds via interest. Anything interest, I don't recommend. That's why I love affiliate marketing. So that's the end of reading, by the way. I can read that let me read that statement again because I'm going to say something. A person can earn income from stocks via dividends. When you are investing in stocks, you get dividends. From bonds, you get interest. From oil, or from books, from patents via royalties. In other words, there are many ways to financial freedom. So if you're watching me and you're Muslim, I recommend only halal income. And you know what that means? Interest. I'm sorry for those of you who, when I say this, I'm not intending to insult anyone, but we don't like to earn interest. So we like to earn profits. You sell something, you earn free money. But saying someone, I'll give you $1 million to use, and you're going to give me 300,000 back. We don't do that. But if you invite me to, you say, let's own this together, let's earn some profits, we earn profits, we share profits. But you cannot ask someone, okay, the world is like that, the banks are like that. They give you an amount you have to pay back before they even know whether you'll be able to make the money. So we don't believe that. The creator said it's not good. If you want to, someone has a business venture that you think is good, partner with them, put in some money, you make a profit, you share. Okay, I hope I'm not insulting anyone. But interest is not the best way, according to our belief. Now, we can earn profits. You buy, you sell. You buy something, you sell, you earn a profit. That's no problem because it's very, very clear. But because people, let me take this moment to say something. People are poor, especially in USA, because of interest. They give you a credit card that's 28% interest. You use it, you pay interest. Every month you pay, nothing changes. You keep paying for so many months. That's why when Obama was president, I'm talking to anyone, you all know Obama. He passed a law, they work together and pass a law, which is very, very good. Now, when you get a credit card statement, it will show you that if you keep paying the minimum, it will take you 30 years. Can you imagine 30 years paying the same thing? Because everything you're paying is going in interest. So that's a way to keep people in poverty. They give you these cards and they make sure your credit is bad so they can make all these high. And the rich people, they get richer because for them, they get 4% interest. The poor people, they give them 30% interest. Who charges 30% interest? Someone is using a credit card because they are poor. Because they pay for buy food using a credit card because they cannot afford. Now you're putting 28% interest on the food. And then they keep paying, nothing changes. So when Obama brought that law, it's good. Because now we get a statement. A statement is going to show you, okay, you have $1,000 to pay. That's your balance. If you keep paying the minimum, with the minimum, they make it so low. They may make it like every month pay $20. If you keep paying the minimum, it should take you 30 years. But then they also show you that if you pay a little more, then you could finish it in 3 years. They give you the option of 3 years. I think that's what they put. So you know the dangers of interest. So that's the danger of interest. I'm becoming like a political person right here. But it's very, very annoying. It's a way to keep people poor. And it's the banks. So I'm saying, how do we save ourselves from that? Let's learn how to earn a commission. And that's affiliate marketing. That's my message. I said I could start a whole day on that affiliate marketing. I'm inviting you, learn how to promote people's products, or like Amazon.com, you could promote something. Amazon will pay you clean money. I call it halal money if you're a Muslim. Because all you do, you promoted something, you earn a commission. It's like being a salesperson. It's clear money. That's the money I would like you to earn. Even if you're not a Muslim, it's good money. And you save yourself. Because now we are learning to invest it. And it should be clean money to save ourselves from those interests. Now, I talked about paying interest. But Robert was talking about earning interest. Because then you invest in things that earn you interest, like bonds and stuff. You can do your bonds. But for us, we prefer other ways, okay? Or you just do a business, buying and selling. That's me now, becoming political. You can put a comment about that, okay? Because someone, when I said I don't get big loans from the bank, someone put a comment somewhere that, oh, for you don't, yes, I don't, for that reason. They make this interest so high on your business, you earn a little profit and they take all of it in interest. So, no. Let's go slow but sure. Slow but sure. Okay, that's my message. It's been tough at the end. I didn't plan any of that. I didn't plan it. It just happened. Like I always end them, I say, take very good care of yourself. Take very good care of your families. Take very good care of your health. Remember, I have links everywhere. In the pinned comment, you find the previous video. And that previous video was talking about 5 bad things. If you don't invest, 5 bad things will happen to you, according to Robert. Find it in the pinned comment. Links in the description. The link to get this free book, audio, and then to buy the book if you want. And all the videos are finished from number 1 to now 41. They are in the Cash Flow Quadrant playlist. It pops up here at the end as I'm speaking or right after. It's called Cash Flow Quadrant. Okay, I think I've done my part. Leave a comment for me. Like the video, share it. Take a step to a better you. Bye-bye.